We're headed back into Dick's Sporting Goods to see if we can find anything on clearance, and I have to admit, there were a bunch of red stickers all over the place. So we checked out a bunch of new baits and even rods, and I had something to spend. Yep, that's right. I have another $10 coupon I need to spend, so we're at Dick's Sporting Goods. Let's go see what they have. I will say I have done a little bit of searching online to see if they had any sales going on, and I didn't really find anything that I was interested in. However, they did have the Flow Glider, which is from 6 cents, on sale, I think for like $30, so I could get it for 20. But sometimes they have some hidden deals that you don't know of until you get there. So let's get inside. And like I said, there's not really anything in particular I'm looking for, but I have really been enjoying big swim baits, and if they have any glide baits, that'd be cool too. All right, walking up, I'm already seeing some tags. We got Strike King, buy 3, get 3, Lures and Terminal. Kind of walking through, let's check them out. So I see Yamamoto, buy 3, get 3. Again, these are a lot of stuff that you can find online, I'm sure, but sometimes it's just easier to check in store and then check after you're kind of scrolling through and seeing what you want to find. Z-Man, buy 3, get 3. That Swag LT might be the bait I pick up, I'm not sure yet. So they have a couple options, a lot of the 5 inches, but they only have 3 different colors, and unfortunately for the 6 inch, it is only in this scheme, I believe. It's kind of, what is it called? Let's see, the Gizzard Shad. So, I mean, it's definitely a natural color, would get hammered, but I would rather have like a white colored bait versus this one. But, I mean, it's an option. You know, Z-Man, this bait is gonna last forever unless you lose it. See, like if they had this in a 6 inch, I wouldn't mind it, but I feel like the transparent bottom would actually cause it to disappear in a lot of lakes that I fish in, but that's cool. I see 6 cents, buy 3, get 3. I'm for it. And then of course, Guggen Squad. But we'll throw shade at Guggen products. But Guggen products are really good. I like their lunker logs. I like the Bandito bug. I like their Kraken craws. Buy 1, get 1 50% off. That's a really decent deal, honestly. Again, you can price match where a lot of people that have Guggen baits, I recommend price matching. So buy 1, get 1 50% off. That's a great deal. Also, my biggest tip to anybody looking through Dick's Sporting Goods, if you're someone like me that doesn't have a bunch of big box stores for fishing, check Bass Pro Shop on their app. If they have anything on clearance, Dick's Sporting Goods will price match. Honestly, I was hoping that I'd still be able to find a Bass Mafia 6 inch dangerous loaded swim bait. I do not think they carry them anymore. I believe they only carry the 5 inch, which I actually see right here. I only see the 5 inch, which is kind of a bummer. So like right here, look at only the 5 inch. So they were running a sale on the 5 inch and they only have the 5 inch, which is definitely a bummer. They still have the 5 inch mag draft and I believe the 6 inch somewhere. I feel like I saw it right here. But other than that, they don't have the Bass Mafia dangerous loaded swim bait, which I have hammered them on, which now I'm a new fan of the loaded swim bait. But over here is the new, I think 6 cents actually updated the Flow Glider. So I wonder if the Flow Glider is actually now on sale for $24. I swear I saw it online for $39. I'm not really sure, I'll have to check. I'll post a picture on screen, but I'm gonna have to check right after this. Hey everyone, sorry to interrupt your video. However, I did find on Dick's Sporting Goods, they're actually running a sale on one that is for $49.99. However, I do believe retail price on this bait is $24.99. So there's 2 different listings for the same bait, and I do believe retail is $24.99. All right, let's get back to your video. That's a pretty good deal. I could pick one up for $14, and I do believe they have updated it where the inside hinge actually swims a little bit better. I think they did some updating. There were some people that were actually sanding the joint right there to try to make it swim better. And 6 cents always has some crazy looking schemes. I like it. So like I said, a lot of times stores have specific sales going on. Maybe they have them online, but like the buy 3, get 3. You have the Rapala here, buy 3, get 1. Over here, I know I'm doing a lot of moving, but you have 6 cents here, Provoke, Busa, Aussie, Prawn, Stroker Craw 3, buy 3, get 3. So, I mean, that's a really good deal, but I'm not necessarily looking for anything particular. I just want to find something that would be maybe fun to fish with, something unique that I can get for $10 off. Here we go. Here's a fun deal for any of my frog fans. Buy 3, get 1. I mean, it's not the craziest deal, and the Booyah frogs are always a little bit pricier, but you buy 3, you get 1 free. That's always fun. I wonder if that counts. Pick that up. I'm getting 3 frogs. Do I still get 1 free? That'd be cool. And then also too, they used to have a sale on the Buka Trick Shads, the 6 inch. Unfortunately, it's not on sale anymore. But if they did, I think I would actually pick one up. I'm a big fan
of the 4-inch. I think it works really well. So I recommend it. If you can find it, I recommend picking it up. Now, granted, I actually just picked up a river to sea, so I don't really need 2, but you could buy 2, get 1 free. That's actually a really good deal. Ploppers are one of, like, probably my second favorite topwater bait. That is actually a pretty good deal. And if you price match, I mean, it's not terrible. You're getting 1 free. I mean, 3 baits for the price of 2. That's actually probably the best deal I've seen so far. Unfortunately, it still is a little bit out of my price range, but these freaking hog fathers, man, these are killer. I could get it for $39.99, but just a little bit out of my price range. But that'd be a fun bait to throw. A lot of fun. One thing I wish they had is swim bait rods. They have no swim bait rods here at Dick's Sporting Goods. That's the only thing. Swim bait and glide bait rods. I don't think they have anything that would work for them. Typically, they're probably medium heavy, just like the normal style popular size bait, like rod sizes, but they don't have any of like those specialty sizes. I've never seen anything realistically for like a swim bait glide bait. Oh, this is nice. I feel like it's supposed to have a reel with it. The Lose, the TP2, that's actually a really nice rod. I wonder what the price is on that. $100? Oh no, they have some more. There's some more over there. You guys can see them kind of right in between there. They have more of them. These are definitely new to Dick's Sporting Goods for sure. These are not, I've not seen these before here at Dick's Sporting Goods. These are also new, but they're not what I'm looking for. The Mojo Yak Rod, that's new to Dick's Sporting Goods as well. I've not seen those before, specifically at Dick's Sporting Goods, but another rod that I can't recommend enough are these Tatula rods. This is a heavy, I believe it throws up to, no, it's a medium fast. They do have a heavy and they do have a medium heavy. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if it focuses on it. Yeah, this is extra heavy, I believe. Throws up to 2 ounces, not quite heavy enough for what I need it for. But that's another $100 rod. I do actually plan on getting the Daiwa DX rod, which is a swim bait and glide bait rod that throws between, the one that I'm gonna get, I believe, is it throws between, I think, 2 and 8 ounces, but realistically probably throws between 2 and 6 ounces, which is kind of like where I believe I'll be throwing at the most. They do have a medium heavy one that throws between 1 and 6, but all the reviews that I read is it has a really soft tip and they only recommend around the 3-ounce bait. So not gonna get that one. I'm probably gonna get the heavier one from 2 to 8. I keep walking around and unfortunately, I feel like, not unfortunately, but fortunately, but unfortunately, I feel like the Flow Glider is the only bait as of right now that I feel like it'd be worth to pick up for $10 off. So I'm gonna kind of look at the colors. I really like the natural. I mean, again, that natural, I mean, that is a bluegill pattern. So I don't know, I think I'm gonna hold on to it. I think it's an ounce and almost an ounce and a half. So it's not bad. I can basically throw it on any of the rods that I got. I'm gonna hold on to this one. I'm actually gonna hold on to both of them. Let's see if there's any other schemes. Are they all the same scheme? Oh no, there is a different one. Here, let's see. Give me a second. And they have this one here too, but it's a little bit too transparent for me, unfortunately. I think anything that I would throw it's just too murky of water. In the color Shad Burst. I mean, great looking color, but transparent bottom is just gonna get lost in the water that I fish. So realistically, it's probably between these two right now. So this one is called the Shad Scales, which big fan of, but I know that they do flake off. That's could potentially be a negative. And then the bluegill, I'm sure, 4K bluegill. I don't know, that looks killer. I'm gonna hold on to both of these though. So I found some more 6th Sense products, and I don't know, the Judo is newer, and so is the bigger options. I know they have the trace that is smaller, but I'm actually looking for some bigger baits. And the Judo might be an option too. $24.99, I could get it for $14.99, so around 15 bucks. That's not a bad deal. And then of course I have the Flow Glider here. I'm gonna have to do some research on the Flow Glider and the Judo a little bit before I pick them up. But again, there's that bluegill pattern and there's that white shad there. So a little bit different. This one has a little bit more flash to it, which I'm definitely a fan of. But that gill, man, come on, that is freaking money. I want to know, let me know in the comments down below, what color would you guys get, the white one or the natural gill? Let me know in the comments. So I'm back in the hard bait section, and honestly, I don't need any more frogs. I have plenty. I have the Hush, I have the Spro, I have Booyah baits, I have the Lunker Hunt Frenzy Mouse. I'm still waiting to see if they get the Fish Labs the new Fish Labs frog. I haven't seen that yet. Still need to catch a fish on this guy, which we're gonna be taking out really soon. But other than that, I don't need anything else. All right, so I think I've made my decision. I'll see you guys out in the car. All right, you guys, so I ended up getting the bluegill flow glider. It's not normally a color that I go with. I normally go with like a white or a bone, and they did have that white one with the flash. But honestly, I wanted to go with a little bit different of a scheme, and I don't know, I really think their bluegill schemes are freaking wicked. So I will say I'm gonna hold off on opening it or using it until I get confirmation that this is an updated bait, because I do want the updated flow glider. I want the one that maybe swims a little bit better, has a better sink rate. I don't know. I just want to make sure that this is, and confirm that this is the updated one. And once I do, we'll take this to the honey hole, and of course, put it to the ultimate test. Guys, again, if you enjoyed this content, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I can't recommend it enough. If you have a smartwatch, connect your smartwatch to the Dick's Sporting Goods app, and you guys can earn $10 coupons for just walking around your house. All right, guys, peace.